Part 2, man. Part 1 is right before this video that goes into detail from the day that this started happening on Wednesday when Lee got arrested at the school, taken to jail, taken back to get her passport, back to jail, interrogated for hours, found out it was bad news, can't go to the house, went back, took her DNA, blood, got the passport back. Finally, I got the money on payday. Can't go back to the house. We end up at our friend's house Friday night. We got work Saturday morning, and we ain't going, but the school don't know.
Yeah, so we at our friend's house, and pretty much we set an alarm, and we was like, let's call the school, tell them we won't be coming in today, right?
Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We love y'all, man. Shit.
Thanks. We love y'all, man. This is just a wild roller coaster at this point.
Like I'm like reliving it almost.
I know, me too.
And it's Wednesday now. We've been through so much. Every step of the way has been something. And it's only Saturday.
I'm ready to go at this point, but we don't have no money. Like
we just got the money.
We just spent all our money. Like
so, we supposed to go home with like $15,000 at least, and now we at the point where we getting our paycheck, and by the time we pay our friends back for the flights that we gotta cancel, we probably had like a couple thousand, like 5,000. You know what I'm saying, or less.
So we gave them their money back.
Off bucks.
Yeah, off bucks.
And then telling them this shit, and they just like, wow, fuck, that's some deep shit. You know what I'm saying? And
we asking them for advice because they were there for so long, they had experience with the stuff.
And one of them is local.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Donnie and Peoples. So we set the alarm, right? This the funny part, right? So we set the alarm at 7, you know what I'm saying, so we could tell in the morning, so we could tell the school 2 hours ahead of time before the class got. We told them at like 5 or 6 in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Set the alarm, and Lee had one extra day for her holiday that she could take. I didn't. So Lee said, today I'm using my holiday day, and I was like, I'm sick today. I ain't had no more days of sick, so I was just like, I'm sick today, I'm not feeling well, just take my money, you know what I'm saying? That's what you're going to do anyways. So then they hit us back and was like, they hit us back and they basically was like, it's 2 hours before class. The parents are already ready to come to class. It's too late to tell us this, guys. You can't take your holiday day and it needs to be approved. You know, you can't just take your holiday 2 hours before. And I'm like, well, she's sick. It's a sick day. Call it whatever you want.
Whatever.
You know what I'm saying? And there was never nothing before. They never told us before, like, these are the rules. Tell us your holidays, certain amount of days before.
And we were always perfect. You know what I'm saying? Perfect attendance, everything.
We come to work every day, all the time. Like, for the first year, we didn't even take no days off. The second year, right? And the second year, we worked like 8 months straight without taking days off. Yeah. So that's why they was blown, because we was taking all our days off the last 4 months. But anyways, it's this word that she says, unprofessional, and they know that we don't like that word when they say that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So and we are professional, but they say that just to use leverage. So she had the audacity to say, yeah, that's a little bit unprofessional. And that's how she said it, like trying to get us mad and shit. I was like, son, this bitch trying this, right? So we was like, basically like, yeah, we sick. We ain't coming to work. We see our moms. You know what I'm saying? Just because we trying to buy some time right now, because we already know we're not going back to the school. We just trying to figure out what to do. Like, we trying to figure out how to get out the country before they know we ain't coming back to work.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And we could have
we
could have got the flights and went right to the airport. You know what I'm saying? Get your passport, go right to the airport. But the thing is, we had Chinese renminbi. We was trying to play it as smart as we can, because if we had $15,000, they go home, they would be like, all right, back, go home, exchange the money. When we go home and exchange the money, they don't exchange the money, they buy the money, so we lose a lot of money. Last time we took like $10,000 home, and they took like $1,000, like $1,500, you know what I'm saying? So we was trying to exchange the money before. We was trying to do some things so we can leave, you know, we trying to take the stuff from our house, all the stuff that we need. We wasn't trying to leave them nothing in the house for them to use. Yeah. We weren't trying to leave them nothing at the school so they can use. They want to use all, because they know we got all the PPTs, all the songs, everything from YouTube that they can't get. You know what I'm saying? So they wanted that stuff. She was like, nah, we're not about to let them get us caught up and dicked and then still let them win and get all our information and all that. I have all our stuff.
So we want to get all our stuff out the house, everything.
So we was like, all right, let's try to buy some time. You know what I'm saying? Right now that I see it, it's like, okay, we should have just got out of there.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when we was in that time, we felt like we
We were
felt like we
good.
was good
Because
because of the situation. Because the thing is, Monday, Tuesdays are off days. So if we just got time for Saturday and Sunday, then we would have had Monday, Tuesday, like we didn't have to go to work.
That's
So
Sunday's
we just needed to get through one more day. We had excuses for Saturday. Sunday we ain't had no excuse. So Sunday morning. Oh, other thing. Saturday the other foreign teacher didn't go to work either. So Saturday morning, none of the foreign teachers go to work, and they don't know.
And that's a busy day.
And we work
That's
all
our
day,
busiest day.
8 to 6. So they had to explain to the parents why no foreign teachers showed up. After 2 days after the police was in the school and
the
everybody's
parents
asking
saw.
for refunds, and the parents saw. You know what I'm saying? So Saturday, no teachers go to work. Sunday morning, Saturday evening, they're like, okay, go to school tomorrow. Make sure you're at class. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So we like, okay. So Sunday morning, we tell them, look, I'm sick, Lee's sick, we not feeling well. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be at work on Wednesday.
That night I packed up 2 bags. Right?
Oh yeah, that night she went home. She packed
Saturday,
up 2 suitcases.
This was at home.
And she brought them over.
We're packing it up.
So we was already making our exit plan. We was already started packing up the stuff that we need out of the house because we was worried about them coming to the house and changing the locks. The school paid for the house under the school name, so they can come to the house. You know, they Chinese. They could change the locks. We can't get back in there and get our stuff. So we was like, man, we gotta get our stuff out this crib ASAP, son. So we stayed in our friend's crib. They said we could stay there as long as we want. She would go pack up 2 bags of most important stuff just in case they come change the lock on the school or something like that because we ain't got no more sick days, no more off days, nothing like that. So we think Sunday morning they can come looking for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? What y'all doing? So basically, this crazy, right? So we at the house, we at our friend's house, and we tell them Saturday morning, like, be at work tomorrow. We're like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Because you just got to say okay. So we're like, okay. So Sunday morning they hit us up. Went like before when we told them I told them 2 hours before on the class on Sunday morning. It was like, yeah, we still feeling sick. You know what I'm saying? Lee feeling sick. I'm feeling sick. We can't make it to work. And then she was just like, don't give me bullshit. Like, get to work now or we're done. And I'm like, no, fuck you talking about? Like, you act like we can't be sick. Like, I'm telling you we sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody else be sick. When they sick, you just take their money. But the thing is, she had a demo. A demo is basically every Sunday morning, one of the foreign teachers, me, go into the room with potential and her, but go into the room and do a 30-minute class with potential people that want to get a school money. So she knew she was gonna have. She had a demo, and she wasn't gonna be able to have no foreign teacher there, and that's gonna look bad. So she was basically, son. She was changed, son. She was changed. She was blowing us up, son. Her character was changing. She was like, yeah, okay. If you're sick, I hope you feel well. But if you're not, we're done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just like, what the fuck is this person talking? Like, she been mad before, but she always trying, you know what I'm saying? She don't keep it professional.
Well, not professional.
She don't keep it professional. She talks to us because, like, as she knows she needs to as foreigners because she know we can leave this motherfucker anytime she want. She talk to Chinese people and dog their ass, you know what I'm saying? So she ain't never talked to us like that. So anyways, I'm like, man, look, we ain't feeling well. We can't come. Maybe we could. She like, I need to talk to you about something. She said something like immigration. I need to talk to you about immigration. You know what I'm saying? And you need to go to the school right now so we can talk about immigration. So I know if I can protect you or not. We're like, what you talk about? If you can protect us or not? Your job is to protect us. You know who got us here in the school and told us she was going. You know, everything's gonna be good. So then she get off the topic of immigration, and all she talking about is mainly focusing on get to class right now. Get to class right now. You need to be at the school right now.
Because we both had a whole rack of classes.
All day, son. All day. And then it's 10 minutes, it's like 15 minutes before class. And we're supposed to clock in 30 minutes before class. So then they freaking out. The supervisor, she like, you can't clock in on time, but if you take a taxi now, you can still get to class, get to the demo before it starts on time. And we just sitting there like, man, we don't feel well. We can't come. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we'll come this afternoon, but we know we're not coming because the police already said don't go back to the school or you're going to get caught up. We can't protect you. So we're just trying to figure out how to get through this day so we can have Monday, Tuesday to strategize, you know what I'm saying? Because we ain't going to go to work. So basically, she was like, okay, if you don't get to class in 5 minutes, we're done. You know what I'm saying? I was like, we're done. So what that mean? Like, what are you saying? What you want to do? You know what I'm saying? So the thing about it is she knew, this is the key part, she knew that what we fucked up was she knew how much we wanted the money because she knew we was on a debt-free journey and we didn't play with our money. Anytime they took our money for any little thing, or was on their ass. We made sure they gave us all the money. We was like, look here, man, look, we ain't out here just playing, having a good old time, just spending our money up in China, just having a ball, living life. Like, we took all our money, we sent our money home to pay our loans off. So, you know, y'all think y'all know us, but no, we on our grind, you know what I'm saying? So when they realized how bad we wanted the money and needed the money, this is when she had to leverage it, basically like threatening us, saying that like we done. But what she didn't know was that we had just paid our debt off and we was debt free. So, but we ain't tell her that. We ain't tell her we was debt free because we wanted to keep her in that same position. So we ain't tell her that we was debt free. So she's still thinking that we really, really, really need the money. We need her. So she threatening us, talking about we done. The whole time, we already knew we was done because the police told us if y'all go back into that school and them undercover agents find y'all, we can't protect y'all. How we supposed to know somebody undercover agent, but the first time they got her, they look like parents, you know what I'm saying? So that'd be stupid of us. So we knew we was done. We just didn't want them to know we was done, because if they knew we was done, then they gonna go ahead and take some action and do something that could put us in a worse situation, you know what I'm saying? Like cancel our visa, change the locks on the doors, something like that to make it hard for us to get out the country. And we try and get out the country. So now we canceled the flights. We in the process of trying to book flights, right? Get our stuff out. We made it through Sunday. Oh, this genius, son. Lee had this genius plan, son. She went ahead and we talked to the school before and we signed the contract, because we had a contract to start February. So we talked to the school beforehand and they had put all this new stuff into the contract, like if we go bankrupt, that we don't owe you no money, da da da. I'm like, so why y'all plan on going to bankrupt? She's like, no, nobody plans on going to bankrupt. I'm like, so why you put this in the contract? You know what I'm saying? The thing about it is, when the school go bankrupt, they don't owe you no money. And schools go bankrupt when teachers leave and the parents ask for the refunds because the teachers are gone and the school got to go bankrupt. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what you expected? But the other thing is, they put in the contract, if the female is pregnant before signing the contract, you need to let us know. If not, if you don't let us know, then you have to suffer the consequences. And we like, okay, what's the consequences? You know, we don't know we're pregnant, but we wasn't pregnant, so it don't matter. But we knew that if we told them that we was pregnant, they would not want us anymore. And we had to tell them that we don't want them, even though we already knew. So Lee had this genius idea. She's like, yeah, tell them that we pregnant and we good. So
because we need to buy time.
We needed to buy time so that we can make it. We can make it through the whole day without them going to the house, right? Because we needed to go to the house on Sunday and pack up all the stuff and move the stuff out the house, son. Oh my God, I'm trying to this shit about to get real, man. Pause the video right now, go get something to drink, go to the bathroom, do whatever you gotta do, son, cause we getting started in the video now, son. So you want me to talk, you want to me to keep going?
So I'll talk a little bit. So a little bit.
Say a little piece.
So at this point, like we said, we trying to buy time so that they don't come to the house, because we're trying to get our stuff together so that we can get all of our things out of the house. So luckily we was with our
You ain't gotta whisper, I'm just saying, oh yeah. Okay,
luckily we with our Chinese friend, and he helped us out with a moving truck.
Yeah, but before that, you gotta tell them what happened.
What happened?
With the genius plan,
Go
son.
ahead.
So,
so happy.
So Lee had his genius plan. She was like, all right, bet. Tell them that you pregnant. And then they're not gonna want us. You know what I'm saying? So we was like, all right, bet. So we said, I was like, all right, we not feeling well. We about to go to the hospital, right? So then the boss was like, okay, I'll send this accountant to go with you. And I'm sitting there like, all you want to do is send somebody to come with me so you can see whether or not we really sick and going to the hospital. She was like, if you're sick and you're going to the hospital, I hope you feel better. But if you're not, we're done. And I'm sitting here like, why you going? I know you only sending somebody with me, not that you care, anyway, just because you trying to figure out. She always want to have ears or eyes on the inside so she could know what's going on. Yeah. And this person don't even speak English, so why would she go to the hospital with me when she can't even translate and tell them what's going on and tell me what's going on if we were sick? You know what I'm saying? So then she told the girl to message me. The girl messaged me, and I'm like, look. We already with my Chinese friend, and it's personal business. Thank you. You can't speak. And they can speak English, so you know what I'm saying. She was like, "Oh, okay, nothing she can do." So we buy some time, right? We got hours to buy, right? So now we got hours to pack actually, Lee had went home that night, the night before, Saturday night, and she packed 80% of the stuff in all the suitcases that we had them drinks by the door ready to go, son. Our friends, I ain't gonna say their names because I don't know if they want to be in the video or not, but we had some real good friends. Y'all know who y'all are, man. They was on call at the crib. We drinking. We blacked out. We ready to go, man. We about to go to the crib. Everybody about to die. Man, everybody about to go to the crib. We about to go to the crib. About to go upstairs, grab shit, bring it downstairs, pack up the DDs or the taxis, and then come right back to the crib. But I was like, and it was nighttime. It was nighttime when nobody, it's nighttime. It's dark outside. Everybody sleep. Nobody gonna be looking. Be low key in and out. And I was like, you know what? That's a dumb plan. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a lot of work, and I don't want to get nobody else into this situation. I don't want to be too many foreigners at once and motherfuckers just start getting scared, calling security, all type of stuff. So I was like, let me think about a better plan. So I said, if Lee goes to the house right now, and she could be at the house, I can't. So she go to the house, she pack up as much as she can, put them by the door. I'm calling the moving truck. Tomorrow, we're going to get the moving truck to come in. The people going to do that shit. They come up there, and they load it up 30 minutes. Whole house. Grab the house, throw it in the truck, and be out. So I'm like, okay, bet. So that's what she did Saturday night. She packed everything up. Sunday, it's Sunday morning, right? And I told y'all we just trying to buy time because we knew that they was gonna come to the house. If we said we were sick and we ain't gonna work, we always gonna work. So we ain't gonna work 2 days in a row after the situation. So we knew they was gonna come to the house looking for us. So and they was getting ready to come to the house looking for us, man. And as soon as I told her, I was like, yeah, we going to the hospital. That bought us some time because she was like, oh, they're going to the hospital. Ain't
take a long time.
Ain't no point to go in there and check on them. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna be there anyways. Let's wait and see what they say. So and it take a long time, take hours, right? So basically, we wake up that morning with the help of one of our friends, local Chinese friends. He called up a truck, and he was like, "Yo, I need a truck to take 10 bags." Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So he go with me. He go with Lee. They go because I can't go to the house, and I'm blown because I can't be there to help. Yeah. I just got to sit back and just watch everything. You know what I'm saying? So they go to the house together. The truck get there. The truck not big enough to carry all the stuff.
That's a whole nother story. But so we packed up the house. We got the suitcase. We packed up everything we could. They took all the extra stuff because I put some stuff and we got to give that stuff away. And it was so much for me to do, but we got it done. Cleared out all the cabinets. Cleared everything. I took pictures. Y'all can see the pictures there. I took the pictures of everything. Everything cleared out. And we ready to go, baby.
All right. You packed up. They packed up the truck, and then I still had to get another car. Lee freaking out. She told our friend, she was like, yeah, we gotta go. They can meet us there, but we gotta go. We gotta get out the neighborhood. So they
I was bounced. Thinking every car that passed was about to get me or something.
Son, it was a truck. Like y'all can see the picture, man. Anyways, they So they pack up everything. The neighbors being nosy. We got some nosy neighbors, and the neighbors had already called the landlord before and told them that we had a party. This only had 4 people over there, and it wasn't even loud.
So I'm trying to get out of there.
So the neighbors is in the hallway being nosy, asking questions to our Chinese friend. He just like, no, I don't know. I'm just here moving. I just got hired to move stuff, you know. You know what I'm saying? So they being nosy trying to find out. And now she freaking out because she like, man, if the neighbor being nosy and the neighbor already know the number to the landlord. So if the neighbor call the landlord and tell them that the foreigners is moving out, or the foreigners is packing all their stuff, you know what I'm saying? The landlord gonna freak out because they just signed a contract for us for a year. They gonna call the school because they know the school rent the house to us, but it's not under our name. And they gonna call the school, and then the school gonna freak out because they're gonna be like, oh shit, we paying for this house because we got teachers, but our teachers are leaving the house, and we just paid a whole new year for the house, but we ain't got nobody in there. We ain't got the teachers, so it all trickled down like that. So we was like, yo, we gotta get out the neighborhood. We gotta get to the crib before they lock the doors, change the locks. We gotta get out the neighborhood before they come and see us and try to cause a scene or do anything. And mind y'all, these decisions that we making is not happening. Like, let's just do this, let's just do that. Like, we sitting down for hours playing the scenario out 3, 4, 5, 10 steps in advance just to make sure that we make the right move, and as best possible. The worst possible thing, we still can cover that thing. You know what I'm saying? So y'all get the stuff. Y'all make it out. Yeah. Y'all make it back to our friend's crib where we staying at. Order the stuff out. We get there, and now we feel some sense of like, okay, bet.
Security a little bit.
We got out the house. We not going back.
They don't know where we are.
They don't know where we at. They can't take our stuff. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying, the movers, you know, fucking backs of steel, taking 3 suitcases up the stairs, 6
Y'all won't
flight of
believe
steps,
this,
no
man.
elevator, you know what I'm saying, all at once. They pack, they bring all the stuff up, they take it upstairs, you know what I'm saying, I pay them. We in the crib, we're like, damn, all right, bet. Now we got all our stuff, but it's all just thrown in bags. Now, you know what I'm saying, we need to figure out these flights, you know what I'm saying? So we canceled our old flight that we had for December 30th, and that was like 11,000 that we paid, 12,000 when we paid. So they gave us 8,000 back. So now with us not having that much money to come home to, we was like, look, let's get a flight since we got time. They don't know where we at. They can't get to us. We good. All they can do is just say you can't come back to work, and we want to come back to work anyways. We like, let's get a flight within that budget so we ain't got to spend more money because we already lost money canceling one flight. So we found flights for Thursday. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's the cheapest.
It's within our budgets, under 8,000. Everything else was like 5,000, 10,000
Crazy
each.
prices.
So we would have had to add more money, and the thing is, we couldn't add more money because we already had got our friend, Chinese friend, to exchange the renminbi into dollars. Because if we did it at home, we would have lost money, and we needed all them dollars. Yeah. So we couldn't put no money back into. It was crazy. We couldn't put money back into to buy the flights if we needed to, because it was already dollars. But we needed the dollars. There was no way around it. So we had to buy flights that was within our means. So the only time we could find flights that we could afford was Thursday. But it's Sunday. So we thinking, you know what I'm saying, we got a couple days, it's cool, we get to take our time to go into these bags, unpacking, packing up exactly what we need, relaxing into the transition into going back home, you know what I'm saying. This is all on Sunday. So we start doing some packing and some stuff like that, right? Monday.
Luckily, it's our off day.
It's our off day.
Everybody's off day.
Now I know I said it's about to get real, but it's about to turn up. Like, this is where the flip switch. Like, this is when we was like, yo, now it's now or never. Monday, it's our off day, right? And we got our bags. We at the crib. We feel like, all right, so load off our shoulders, everything good.
We was feeling good, man.
We was feeling good.
We
was
was
like,
house.
Look, we bought our flight for Thursday. We leave Thursday. We chilling with the friends. We ain't got no work. We nobody know where we at. We start going. We get some lunch. We start going through our bags. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we got like 8 suitcases and like 25 trash bags and stuff.
Just don't.
Then we got everything else in the house that we gave our friends, like ovens, blenders, lamps, softbox lights, weights, fishing poles, tents, chairs, more chairs, like everything that we had in the crib. Glasses.
Because we didn't want to leave it for the school.
We didn't want them to get nothing. We was like, we'd rather give it to our friends, you know what I'm saying?
Food, everything.
Everything from the freezer, everything, son. So we had to go through and separate all of this stuff, you know what I'm saying? So now we going through, we separate all that stuff. Here's that, here's this our stuff. We gonna go through our stuff, pack it up.
We're exhausted.
And we tired. So it's Monday, right? We had lunch, we come back Monday. Monday, we start going through all of the most important paperwork. That took a long time because we didn't know if we needed to keep the paperwork from China or if we needed to throw that joint away because we was going through customs and we was like, we don't want them to check something or we made
investigation.
Right, we knew they was. So this is the part. They told Lee, I forgot to tell y'all, they told Lee stay by her phone because they was gonna call her back in to the police station. They don't know when, but they gonna call her back into the police station and answer more questions. We wasn't trying to be there when it happened. Now, we was worried about, we started freaking out because the boss had said something about immigration. And we was packing up papers, right? Going through all the papers, throwing stuff away. That took a lot of time, but didn't move a lot of weight or space. Next thing you know, I get a phone call from a random number. Didn't pick the phone up. Called back from a random number, and it was a dude, a man, in a medium-sized room. I could tell by the sound. And all he did, it was like no answer for a second. He was like, ni hao, like he just said hello, and then nothing. Just like listening, trying to find out information. Like if I was gonna say something, if he was gonna hear something, like just and I'm like, that's not normal, son. Like usually people that call your phone, it's like the phone company trying to offer you something. Anyhow, like they trying to offer you some new promotion for some phone or tell you gotta pay the gas bill or something like that. And now it's like, nah, son, ain't no wrong number. He ain't calling, asking for nobody. He just listening. So I hung the phone up. I was like, I don't like the feeling of this, son. Because they ain't call her, they called me. So maybe they trying to get me to come in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They trying to find something out. So
they can get more money too.
Right, because it's the end of the month. It's the end of the year for the Chinese New Year's coming up. It's the end of the year, and everybody, all these police people trying to get paid. So they know if they go ahead and catch people doing stuff, they can go in and they can get bribes and get paid for the end of the year and meet their quotas. It's just facts, man. So what happened was
the school, like, we were still nervous about this whole thing about them not being able to protect us from immigration.
This is when we start thinking about when she said something about immigration the first time. It was like, can that be real?
So, and the police was already talking about immigration, how they couldn't protect us either. So we between immigration, the school, and the police, all three sides.
Right. The police can't help us save us from immigration. The police told us don't tell the school what they told you because they getting close to catching them and they don't want them to know anything. You know what I'm saying? And the school telling us everything is okay, everything is fine.
Come to work.
There's no worries. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, she's saying I need to confirm something with you and I need to know something because to know how to protect you from immigration.
So the school says they can protect us from immigration. The police says they can't protect us from immigration, but the police is doing their own investigation, and it's just like.
And every time something happened in the past, well, you know what I'm saying, the school always came, the boss always came, paid her little bribe, her little fine. You know what I'm saying, she paid her fine for some little padded envelope, and it was erased. But the thing about it was, they never took the fault for it. We always took the fault for it. So if they fucked up, we got caught. They paid the bribe. It didn't go down on the school's record as if they made a mistake. It looked like we personally made a mistake. We was late to leave the country. We didn't sign in soon enough when we came back into the country. When really it was their fault why we left the country late, and it was their fault why we didn't fucking sign in when we came in. You see what I'm saying? So we already got this record of everything looking bad, and it's all their fault from the school because they never doing shit the right way, but we take the fault. So now we thinking, we can't tell the school, don't want to tell the school, and can't tell the school what's going on. But the police can't protect us, and the only person that can protect us is the school. But if we don't go to work, then the school not gonna protect us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now we freaking out. We like, is immigration really coming after us? Like so now she's saying like, it's Monday. She's like, I need to confirm something with you so I know whether or not like how serious the situation is or if I can protect you or not. I'm like, so what you mean? Like you're not gonna protect me if we answer the question the wrong way? But you know what I'm saying. So now we freaking out. It's Monday, so we like, all right, look, we gotta get out of here. Like I'm like, look, Lee was like, nah, man, we gotta get out of here. And we like, we can't wait till Thursday because the flight don't leave till Thursday evening and Wednesday afternoon we supposed to report to class at work. So if Wednesday come and then they find out that we ain't coming to work now,
it's gonna be
then she basically gonna be like, well, look, I can't protect you. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's it.
I'm
not
on your own. Basically I'm not gonna be protecting you if you ain't gonna come to work for me and help me and get me this money. And the police already told us we couldn't go to work, so we knew we couldn't go to work. So we was like, it's done. So we gotta get out of here before class starts on Wednesday. And it's Monday. So now we like, damn, we gotta cancel these flights and get flights before Wednesday. So we was like, fuck it, fuck the price, fuck being cheap.
I don't care.
Screw everything. We getting out of this joint, son. But the thing is, we don't know if we can get out of here though because we didn't know if immigration. We was gonna get stopped at immigration going through. The embassy had called us that morning on Monday, and they was talking to us, and the embassy really can't do much. They can't step in and do nothing. Law. Basically, you are subject to Chinese law. So all they can really do is help you. Like, they can tell you give you a list of attorneys, you know what I'm saying?
But they can't
They can
advise
help you, but
anything.
they can't. All they can do is come and make sure you're not being treated differently because discriminated against because you're American. But that's all they can do. They can't get you out.
That's it.
They can talk to your family if you sign a waiver, and that's it. But what they did do was we told them every time we was going through something, and they messaged us back quick. Called the phone, they emailed us back to check in on us to make sure we wasn't locked up or detained, that we was still good, that everything was going good, that we was mentally okay and not freaking out, you know what I'm saying? Like, they really did a good job. The consulate in Shenyang, Ed, Alex, all you guys over there, the female that spoke to us the first for 2 hours the first night, man, we appreciate it, man, because we would feel less secure and hopeless if, you know, the embassy or the consulate didn't have any communication with us.
And
So
they called us Tuesday morning.
They called us Monday morning.
That was
Tuesday was the day we took the flight.
Okay, yeah.
Monday morning, this is another thing that happened Monday morning. So Monday morning we found out also from the embassy, they said that sometimes they place exit bans on foreigners. And the thing about it is you don't know if you get an exit ban until you get to the airport and trying to leave, and then that's when you find out it's an exit ban. So I'm like, so what's going to happen if it's an exit ban? We're going to get there and then they're going to detain us. They're going to take us to a room and tell us that we can't, you know, we can't travel.
Exactly.
We're going to get locked up. You know what I'm saying? They're going to
Exactly.
take our stuff. Our parents ain't going to know where we at. You know, the MC ain't going to know where we at. Are they going to just let us go? Sometimes they say that you can live a normal life in China, you know, for a couple years sometimes, but you just can't leave the country. So it's like, all right, so we're going to be stuck in China for years. Like, you can get a job somewhere in another country, but you just can't leave. So now we're literally like indentured service. Like, we got to stay in this country that you don't want to be in and work and make money that you can't stay home and do nothing with. But, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, son,
stuck wasting time, wasting life.
We're freaking out because we're just like, son, it's not our fault. And we not trying to be stuck in this country or detained. And we looking up articles and reading researching, and she like, man, they took this one lady to this room and they called it a black jail, secret room, and all this stuff.
People in our city foreigners were already getting locked up around there, like detained and everything, deported and everything.
It's not like we just freaking out like it's just us in China. Like, it's not like, it's like they've been cracking down on this type of thing in bigger cities, and they never was really doing that in our city all year round. Like, it'll be 2 months out of the year, you know what I'm saying, around July, around December, that they really start going and trying to meet quotas and being super, super duper, like, extra with everything, you know what I'm saying? But this now, we already had other cases, especially a lot of South Africans, they were staying low. They've been going to a lot of schools, just busting people. And the crazy part about it is, it's just not, it's way too many people and foreigners that are working in China that are innocent, that are being prosecuted and have to suffer these consequences that they're not responsible for.
Out of their control.
Like, it doesn't even matter what you say, anything, and they basically just like, son, we don't care, we about to get money off you, we about to put you through the situation, we don't care, we're gonna make an example of you. So we thinking about all of that, the fact that the embassy told us that there could be an exit ban. They don't know, they can't look this information up, but this is something that could be a possibility
to prepare you for.
Right. Our boss telling us that she can't protect us from immigration if basically we don't go to work, or she needs to confirm something, but she don't want to tell us what it is over WeChat. She wants to talk to us over on the phone about it, and she's out of the country. She's out of the city on a business trip until Thursday, so she speak to us Friday. So I'm like, are you really on a business trip, or are you laying low from the police too? Like, what's going on? You under investigation? Because they never tell us. They always say, look, everything's cool, come to work, get this money for us, you know what I'm saying? So we think about that. Then we thinking about the fact that a lot of foreigners are getting busted, you know what I'm saying? And in the city, it's the end of the year. They're trying to make this money. And we're also thinking about the fact that it's an economic war between our countries. It's not like we just like you know, European or something, like we Americans, and China and America got the best relationship right now. So we thinking, man, maybe they're gonna make you know, an example out of us. So maybe it's gonna be, because there's a lot of tension between our countries right now. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they try to hold us here, you know, to get back in America. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. Like, that's how they use exit bans a lot of time against. So we like, look, and the taxes. You know what I'm saying? Like they put exit bans on people that have monetary issues, and they was trying to take us. Basically, they was creating a trial to go to the judicial system, through immigration and everything, for tax evasion, and that's a money crime, and that's like That's legit, son. It's a felony. That ain't no like no little small misdemeanor. Like it's tax evasion, son. That's what they was trying to get us for, son. We sitting here like,
Nah,
this,
bruh.
this seems like enough to put an exit ban on somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the amount of money they tried to say that we didn't pay taxes on and shit was just.
And our parents like, get out of there. Like whatever you need, just get out of there.
Just get out the country, come home, man. We'll pay for your stuff to get home. We'll pay for the flights right now.
Shout out to our parents
You know what
for
I'm saying?
being there with us.
You know, big ups, you know what I'm saying? They was like, look, we'll pay for this drink, we'll do this, we'll do that. And, we know, we had it all under control. It wasn't like we wasn't trying to come home. We was trying to come home. It was just like, we had to make a plan strategically about how we was going to do it, because they don't just, can't just go to the airport like, yeah, we come home and go to the everything gonna be good. Like, we gotta let people know where we're gonna go, where we're gonna be at. Somebody got a backup plan, a backup plan, a backup plan. You know what I'm saying? Busy.
So anyway, we got the flights for, what was that?
So we canceled the flights, right? We freaked out. We like, look, man, ain't no way we can be here on Wednesday when we go back to work, because if we do that, the boss ain't gonna protect us. That mean immigration. Then they could put the exit ban. They got time to put the exit ban on us. Every day that we sit here, we like sitting ducks, just waiting for the police to call her back in, the police to call me back in, for them to put an exit ban on us, so we can't leave the country. We was just
and
like,
we can't go to work on Wednesday. Like, it's not gonna happen.
Right.
So.
And we're not going back. So at this point, it was just like, yo, it's stupid of us to sit here like sitting ducks, just waiting for something to happen. We need to get the freak out of this country, son. So at that point, we was like, yo, all right, let's cancel the tickets for Thursday. We canceled the ticket for Thursday. And we bought a ticket for Tuesday. Now we leave in like 24 hours or something, you know what I'm saying? Less than that.
So we just go
So we made our decision. So we like, yo, look, we start going ham on packing, son. We start going through all the paperwork, keeping up with stuff we need, don't need stuff. We start going through all of the clothes. And we realized we had so many bags. Like, we was like, look, we're going to have to get rid of some of this stuff. Maybe we packed it too much. But it was like, it was 2 people. We've been here for 4 years. We got a lot of stuff that we have, and you know what I'm saying, just, you know, stuff that we need. I mean, I know when it comes down to like, what do you really need? You don't really need much, but we already knew, we already paid and went through all of the work of having our stuff taken out of the house and brought to us. So it was like, why at this point just leave all our stuff behind and go when we can take our stuff with us, you know what I'm saying? And we also said, let's leave Thursday so we can leave peacefully and just, you know, at the time it made sense. It's like the school can't do nothing about it until we got that immigration, that exit ban call, and the immigration, and that other random call, and then more people getting caught up.
So anyway,
yeah,
we got the tickets.
We packed
up all our stuff. We gave the rest of it to our friends, and we was getting the heck out of there ASAP.
Tuesday, we didn't sleep all night Monday. We didn't sleep for 24 hours, more than 24 hours. We literally was packing, like, it took us all night. We packed up, man. We had 7 suitcases, 4 carry-on bags. And it basically was just stuff that we didn't even get to take that much for 2 people. That's not a lot, man.
Yeah. So our friend...
Yeah, but...
Our friend got the van,
one of our Chinese friends, it wasn't him, but it was one of our Chinese friends who got the bag. He was the one who made the call. Anyways, we got the van, and our Chinese friend also ordered some dumplings, like 3 things of dumplings.
Just love, man.
You know what I'm saying? Showing big love, man. Taking care of us, make sure we got everything we need. Like,
on top of us letting us stay in this house.
Yeah, right. And we got 11 bags and 2 of us. You know what I'm saying? And she can't pick nothing up. She got a bag back. You know what I'm saying? So that took like an hour, maybe an hour to take all this stuff down. So long story short, they helped us take all the bags down. They called the van big enough for us to put all the bags in the van, and they went to the airport with us in the van. Not just like, all right, let us know when y'all get there, hope everything well. They went to the airport with us. You know what I'm saying?
To make sure we was good.
Right. And then one of our friends bought his passport and went through security, The mission complete.
Debt free.
Debt free.
Hashtag.
Size.
See you, man. Bye.
Much love, man. See you soon.
One love.
with us to check our bags in and make sure everything is good. Now, when we get to security to check the bags in, this when this little lady was just being an ass, son. Like, she was just trying to show her power, son. She was just like, oh, where you going? Oh, no, you can't do that. Oh, you going to where? No, you can't do that. Nah. She was like, you want to take how many bags? Oh, it's going to cost you...
The life of a foreigner.
It's going to cost you this much money. And I'm just like, okay, cool. So when we go up there, you know what I'm saying, to check the bags, and then she going to tell Lee, take the other 2 carts over there and take this one over here, you know what I'm saying? I'm like... She like, you only get 2 free bags. And I'm like, nah, I'm not about to, you ain't gonna tell me which bags I take. I'm gonna choose what bags I take, anyway. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna pay the money. So she was being an ass. We paid the money for that, you know what I'm saying? Then the other lady was trying to tell us. It was just stupid stuff, son. Like,
just
the lady,
stuff.
we had a carry-on bag, right? She said it was too big and it was too heavy because she weighed it. She said it was too heavy. All right, I said, well, this bag heavy and this bag light. It's the same amount of weight. It's just in 2 different places. No, they got here how petty this is. Son. PE to the TTY, son. Son, this lady, son, she's sitting there. She was like, take the bag out. This doesn't make sense. She told me, take the stuff out of the bag till it gets underweight. So I take 3 bags out the bag. She weighs this, put it on the scale. She weighs it. She like, okay, now it's good. And then walks away. So I put the bags back into the bag. Close it up and put it in my back because you didn't even know what you was doing. It don't even make sense. You don't even know what you're saying. You just follow orders, being an asshole, just being petty. You know what I'm saying? It's the same amount of weight. It's just in 2 different bags. What's the point? So then we go outside one more time just to see our other friend. You know what I'm saying? Say our goodbyes. And then our friends could have left right there. Like, all right, y'all good. Y'all set. Y'all straight. Let us know when y'all get through. My man... So, man, my man, he this is talking about love, son. He ain't just say it. He meant it. He ain't just say, you know what I'm saying, let me know when y'all get through, everything good, you know what I'm saying, let me know if I can help you in any way. Like, he came back in, son. I'm talking about Rasta hat on.
Chinese man, I'm telling y'all.
Hoops. Rebel. Rings.
Facial hair,
like, this my city. What they gonna say? What they gonna do? This is my city. This is my hometown, man. I got you. Man, come in that joint. Come through. This time he can't come through this.
My man too chill, man.
Son, he behind the gate, like, unloading bags. It's crazy, right? So this time he couldn't go through with us because we was going through customs. Through immigration. But he did come through the first gate, and then he was waiting. So, you know, when you go through the line to go through security, TSA. So we go through the line to TSA, and right now we freaking out because this is the point. This is the point where something gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You're going through customs and immigration, and you give them your passport. It's an exit ban on you. You gonna find out right here. So we freaking out. We like, who should go first? You go first. I go first. If this happened, that happened. If this happened, that happened. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to do, but we're gonna do this one, do that.
We was kissing each other like, okay.
Holding each other, but trying not to look nervous. You know what I'm saying? Plus they got the heat. They got heat sensors and all that. You know what I'm saying? They can detect heat sensors. You know what I'm saying? To see people that's nervous or what you carrying, thermo. They got thermo cameras, all of that stuff. So we trying. So she go first. You know what I'm saying? That's what the plan. We figure out what we're gonna do. She go first, and I'm freaking out. She freaking out. I'm staying calm though. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like everything good. Everything
because shout out to our other friend. She had did some research the night before, and that reassured us that all right, we can't handle exit bans on this. Can't be that crazy. Usually they put exit bans on different type of people for political reasons, stuff like that. We don't fall in that category.
We gonna be good.
You know what I'm saying? We should be good. So we felt a little bit more secure going through that at this point, but still it was like, hey, you don't know if this was gonna happen. This was gonna happen. So. We went ahead and
I went first.
She went first. She got through. Whew, I'm good. And I'm like, look, now I got to get through because if she get through and I got through, she can't come back on the other side. Yeah. Now we split up. So I go through. I get my joint. They give me my joint, son. I walk up to Lee. And she just crying, son.
I couldn't hold it.
She couldn't hold it. She crying. I'm tearing up. You know what I'm saying? And I look back, you know, we looking back like every 5, 10, 30 seconds, and our friend's still there.
And that's when I really broke down.
Still there, just sitting there, shades on, you know what I'm saying, just looking to make sure that we got through, you know what I'm saying, that nobody got us, that we got through the bags, everything's still there, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that we got through the line, we didn't get stopped, no problems. And then as soon as we went to the part where security, where we couldn't see them no more, you know what I'm saying, Just hit him with the peace. He said peace.
We up here
So
crying,
I
y'all.
felt
We bonding out.
so we crying walking through security. People think that we left a good a friend that we sad
Our
about
mom or
missing or
something.
something.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And we sitting here crying at happiness and joy and just the love that we was given, and so happy that we made it through. We was just like, yo, we made it through.
like we
man.
not safe in this, yo. We was sitting up here like
We made it through, son. Now it's time to get on this plane and get out of this airspace. Like, we feel like we made it through, but we just need to get on this plane and get out of here. So we get on the plane, we get out of here. We landed, so
I was just so happy.
we were so happy to be here. So we were so happy to be on that plane. We was like, yes, we made it through. We made it out of the motherfucker. What y'all gonna say, man? Fuck you. You fucked me.
Right.
Fuck you, dog.
Right,
You dicked.
right.
Checkmate.
And they don't even know we gone.
And the school don't even know we gone.
They don't
son.
even know we left the house.
So this the story, son. This how it goes on. Should we do part 3 or no? It's that long, son. If we want to stay into the details, son, it's that long, son.
Okay.
It's literally that long, son.
Okay.
Son, if y'all stick up to this joint right now, man, y'all really fan. Y'all really appreciate us. Y'all really care about us and our well-being and our life, son. Or you just nosy as hell, and that's cool too. But at the end of the day, man, we really
Let's be
appreciate it, man.
honest,
We about to get to the positive vibe stuff. It still happens so that as everything that every step we took, it was something along the way. At this point, we get the soul. We super happy. We go to get our luggage, and they got
So
big
what's up,
yellow
y'all?
boxes with alarms.
One of
on
my
them.
bags,
We
and
get
it
ready to
got
finish
a
this.
lock and alarm on it.
We getting ready to finish the story in part
What?
3.
Why I
Let's
gotta be
go.
up?
Part 3 not gonna be as long as this because the story almost done.
It's another one. You
But
got another one
if
down
y'all
there,
made it to
too.
the end of this joint,
Get the little yellow block
what they
on.
gonna hashtag?
Y'all gonna hashtag. Dang. Hashtag down below. We out. Yeah, we out. See you on part 3.
Science your life. Together, not divided.